Hello, Sussex Guides, and welcome back to Celebrity Click. If this is your first time tuning in, please remember to like this video, share this video, leave a comment, and most importantly, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, I hope that you are all doing very fine from wherever you are watching this from. Now, guys, the campaigners have called for a full disclosure of Yorkshire Royals' schedule, and guys, data has shown that in a period of 2.5 months, Prince William has only done engagements for 13 days. Guys, in a period of 2.5 months, this dude, Prince William, has done engagements for only 13 days. Like 1, 2, 3, 13 days. And yet he is expecting that the Brits are supposed to pay him more than 23 million pounds a year. For doing what? For nothing. Because he is literally not working, he is literally doing nothing. And yet the Brits are actually paying these people, are actually paying these royals with the money that they have actually worked hard for, with money that they have actually sweat for it, yet they are paying this money to the royals who actually have done nothing, and they are even using the taxpayers' money to go on their vacations while they are doing nothing. And guys, you know that the only time Prince William and Kate Middleton actually works, it is when Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, have something planned. For example, look at that fake engagement that they were doing just the other day at the Northern Ireland. Guys, I believe that engagement was fake, and I believe that that engagement was hastily planned because they were trying to upstage Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, and they hastily planned for that engagement because they knew Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, would be in Washington, D.C. So every time they know the Sussexes have something planned, every time they know that the Sussexes will be doing an engagement, that is when you see William and Kate up and down trying to do something. And guys, the reason I have said this engagement was fake, it is because look at them, they were in the kitchen trying pretending to cook. They were in kitchen pretending to cook, or even cooking, and even preparing the dove. And guys, one thing you know about Kate Middleton is that she actually doesn't even know how to cook. She literally doesn't know how to cook, yet she was in the kitchen. So guys, how is that not fake? Like, help me understand how that is not fake when a woman who completely knows nothing about cooking is in the kitchen. And guys, don't forget, there was even this clip that was making rounds all over social media of Kate Middleton having trouble flipping a pancake. Like, this woman can't even make pancakes. She doesn't even know how to make pancakes, yet you are telling me she goes on an engagement and then she goes to the kitchen. And guys, this is not the first time that Kate Middleton is going to the kitchen during an engagement. She did this another time when she had this apron with initials that actually caused a lot of backlash all over the internet. So guys, I actually believe these engagements are all fake because these people are pretending to work, and the only reason they are pretending to work, it is because they are trying to compete with Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. Yet they keep on forgetting that you can't compete where you don't compare. Even another good example is when Prince Harry was at the UK, when he went to the UK for his charity work. You saw that whole week, for the 4 days that Prince Harry was in the UK, the Wasses, they didn't rest. Like, every day they were up and down trying to work. And guys, everyone knows that the reason they were trying to work, it is because Prince Harry was in town and they were trying to steal the spotlight from him, and they were trying to compete with him. Because guys, help me understand, you expect to be paid 23 million pounds a year, more than that money actually, and yet you have only done you have only done engagements on 13 days. in 2.5 months. Guys, that doesn't make sense. And this just proves how lazy the bosses are, because it is either they are attending the sporting events or they are vacationing, and they are using money from the taxpayers to go for these vacations. And don't forget, they are doing nothing for the taxpayers, they are doing nothing for the Brits, while the Brits are hardly working for their monies, while the Brits are working hard for their money, yet these people are only extorting and exploiting them. And guys, the bosses have proven time and time again that they are nothing but lazy people who only cares about themselves, and that is why you are seeing in a period of 2.5 months, William has only done engagements in 13 days. And guys, 2.5 months, those are like 70 something days, and this person has only done engagements on 13 days. So what was he doing during the other days? So guys, let us see what people said about this. So Yin Yang says 23 million pounds for fucking what? The Brits are getting scammed by a dysfunctional family in the name of upholding British medieval traditions and feudal systems. Then Hat Trick Servant says, and apparently that's how the work they do. Don't forget, he admitted to Eugene his days are filled with school runs and not much else. That doesn't include the days their children are on holidays, which they all take off as well. Then 21st Century says, look at those desperate garden idiots. Then there is a Primo who says, I can't. These two are just unattractive. Baldy looks awful. He needs a makeover. He needs to shave his beard, face, get a facial, and Kate needs to eat and stop laughing like a hyena. Makes her look crazy. Ouch. And then we have... And then we have Not My King who says, faking it for the camera, always. As always, everything these two do is fake, and they are only doing it for the photo ops and for the PR stunt. Then we have Ayesha Doreen who says, William especially looks unhinged. Then we have Sandy Knows who says, dreadful photo ops, Photoshop on her waist. Right now it is pretty obvious that the prince and princess Doolittle only do everything that they do for photo ops, and if it is not for photo ops, it is because they are competing with Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. And I believe it is time that these people realize that you can't compete where you don't compare, because they can never be like Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. And the funny thing is, despite the fact that these two never works, despite that the prince and princess Doolittle, they don't work, you will never hear the UK media criticizing them. You will only hear the UK media criticizing the hardworking Sussexes and having and living and praising the Subwasses who never works, which only shows you the double standards and how the UK media is hypocritical. So guys, please let me know what you think about this. Let me know in the comment section. Also, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and see you in the next one, and bye.